How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you the latest from the Latah County Commissioner meetings from the week of August 21st, 2022. Highlights from this week include department meetings, a bid for a roofing project, and a discussion on the formation of a county housing authority. Let's get into it. Monday began with some action items. The commissioners approved an agreement with Avista Utilities for the Fairgrounds RV pedestal as part of an RV grant expansion. They approved the lease on Phillips Farm, which is a piece of property owned by the city of Moscow, but which lies outside of Moscow city limits and is managed by Latah County as a recreational park. Following that, the commissioners approved the chair's signature on a memorandum of agreement with Latah County as part of the Broadband Agreement project, which will help tie both the north and south parts of the state together in terms of broadband internet infrastructure. The commissioners then approved Laurel Caldwell, the head of the county ITS department, as the authorized official for the purchase of new server equipment. They then approved a taxpayer adjustment based on some previously lost paperwork and approved an amendment to the Mabot Law Office Public Defender contract based on a change of personnel. These were followed by an executive session for an attorney-client communication and personnel issue. The commissioners then had their bi-monthly meetings with the heads of the facilities and disaster services departments. Facilities provided updates on the new building located at 1313 South Blaine Street in Moscow related to new office space decisions to be made, as well as an update on remodeling costs and how those might affect the county budget. Disaster Services reported on the planned purchase of 2 new AEDs for county buildings, as well as a report on the county-wide alert system test from a few weeks back. Wednesday began with executive sessions for attorney-client communication, acquisition of an interest in real property, and personnel timesheet reviews. The commissioners then amended the agenda to include an alcoholic beverage catering permit for Happy Day Corporation in Princeton, which was approved. The commissioners then examined a bid for the replacement of a roof and HVAC system located at the fairgrounds, the base bid of which was for $821,000. As the initial projections that the county made for this project were for around $400,000 or so, the commissioners voted to reject this bid. As for the roof and HVAC replacement, the commissioners are looking into a Band-Aid solution for this next year in order to be better equipped for a more expensive and more long-term project in the future. The commissioners then went into their weekly review, where each commissioner gave an update as to what they've been up to during this past week, and in which they highlighted many of the events coming into this weekend, including the U of I block party, Pride in the Park, and the Latah County broadband meeting. Once that was done, they held a discussion with Nils Peterson and the grants and legal departments about the possible formation of a county housing authority. Such a housing authority would potentially have more power to purchase property and land than the current available organizations, such as the Moscow Affordable Housing Trust, and this was an option which was generally favorable to the commissioners as a means to help people in the midst of the current housing situation. Once that discussion concluded, the commissioners approved the imposition of a fine on Hayden Land Investments for failing to eradicate a particular noxious weed on their property as per Idaho statute. The weeds will then be treated by the county, with Hayden Land Investments receiving a bill for the chemical costs as well as a small fine. With that, the commissioners went off the record for the day. And that's the latest from the Latah County Commissioners. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.